Oh, hi there. I've heard that you want to master fretboard mobility. Well, alright then. Hey there, homies. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to part number 2, because of you who wanted it, of mastering fretboard mobility. Now these reside in a much different spectrum of techniques and all that stuff that we'll need to pull these licks off and have them sounding fluid, but I think you will enjoy them. If you would like tabs for these, they're over on my website. Lesson packs, all that stuff, over on my website. You know what else is over on my website? The website! Okay, let's go ahead and get to the lesson. Alright, so example number 1, we're going to incorporate some sliding. So if you take this one apart, it's actually not too bad. Slow, it would go like this. And it has, it's funny because it's just like little power chords if you really think about it. I mean, it's like fifths, but I'm playing 3 on the low E, 5, slide up to 7 on the A. Then I go to 5 on the A with my index finger, 7, slide up to 9 on the D. Then I'm going to stay here on the D and G for 2 shapes. I'm going to go 7 on the D, 9, slide up to 11. Okay, so. Then I'm going to go to, what is this, 10 on the D, 12 on the G, slide up to 14. So. Yeah. Next is going to be 12 on the G, 13 on the B, slide up to 15. Then I go 13, 15, slide up to 17. So that's pretty much that one. Like I said, you know, it really walks us up the fingerboard. And what I think is a really nice way of just kind of moving around, getting through those shapes with adding that slide in there, gives it like this slurriness, and it just adds to that flow of the lick. So lick number 2 is the one that a bunch of people asked for, was incorporate some arpeggios. So here's an arpeggio run for you. So what is happening here? Slowly, it would be this. And it's basically 3 A minor arpeggios. So this is a great way of moving around. Maybe you don't know a lot of chords, but this is just taking the notes of A minor and shifting them around in 3 different shapes. So what I'm doing here is I'm going 8, pull off, 5 on the high E. And also, don't worry, I'm going to be doing a series on how to sweep for beginners. So I'm not going to focus too much on the actual sweeping technique. You could alternate pick it if you wanted to. But there will be more in-depth lessons on sweep picking soon. So it's 8, pull off 5. And you roll your finger across 5 on the B and the G. So it's like, and back down. And when you go back up to that 8, you slide all the way up to 12. So. Okay, now this is just going from A minor to A minor, and we're going to go 12, pull off 8, 10 on the B, 9 on the G, and then 10 on the B, and then 8 on the high E. So we have... Okay, we worked our way down, and back up, and when we play that 12, we have to slide all the way up to 17, so this one's kind of a big jump. Pull off back to 12, 13 on the B, 14 on the G, 13 on the B, 12 on the high E, and then I can't remember what I initially did. I might have done 15, slide to 17, or it might have been. But either way, you're just going from that G note back to a root note. So all together. So number 3 is kind of an easy one, but it's also, I think, really effective for covering some ground, but not covering too much ground to where you run out of notes. So we're going to be going through this one. Alright, so what is happening? So it's like a 6-note sequence, but we flip it from 2 strings all of a sudden to 1 string. And I'll show you what I mean here. Slow, it's just this. So we're doing this all out of like the E Aeolian mode, E minor, whatever you want to call it. And we're starting out on the D string. We're going to go 10, 12, 14, which is all picked. Now when I go to the G, I go 11, hammer on 12, hammer on 14. I'm going to shift up in the scale. It's going to be 12, 14, 16 on the D, which is picked. Same thing on the G. We're going to go pick 12 and hammer on 14, 16. So, okay, now the next part we're going to go like this. So we're going to be going 14, 16, 17 on the D, which is picked. Then you go back to 14, and you hammer on to 16, 17. So move down a string, same thing, 14, 16, 17. Then you're going to shift and you're going to go 15, 17, 19 on the B. Stay on the B string because you're going to go 17, 19, 20. And you go to the high string, 17, 19, 20. Then I go to 20. And if you're playing out of the key of E, then that's how that one would end. So that's just an easy way of extending your runs, because obviously if I would have kept going, you kind of run out of notes pretty quick. But here I stayed right here. And there's just so many things we could do. Alrighty guys, that will do it for us here today. Thank you all so much for checking out the video, and if you would, please hit that subscribe button, and you can follow me on Instagram, like me on Facebook, all that stuff. I got a Twitter, but I totally don't use that thing. So other than that, peace out homies, make sure you get the tabs. I will see you all later. Until next time, high five.